Hey guys, welcome back to my channel. My name is Marissa. If you are new here, your favorite problematic housewife. I got kind of a shorter video for you. This is last minute because we're going to be talking about the Dougherty Dozen family and a TikTok that has came out that my friend sent me that a girl did who actually went to the same high school or the same school as the Dougherty Dozen kids, and Alicia's husband was actually her track coach. She proved this. She literally whipped out her yearbook, she whipped out her track photos, and she actually had some stuff to say about the Dougherty Dozen that I think everyone needs to see. Okay, especially with all these people out here, Honora, Radiant Brit, Dad Challenge podcast, Amy Robinson, which I will say I'm very happy that Amy Robinson retracted the rumors that were being spread about Dougherty Dozen, because she took kind of Brit's information and thought that Brit vetted and did her research and all of that. She did get rid of the video and apologize for that, so I thought that was awesome. But all of these people, all of these anti-mommy vloggers always want to be the one who has the inside information, right? They always want to be like, I have a source. They all have a source. It makes me think of The Source from Charmed. If any of you guys have ever watched the original Charmed, which I love, I've watched every season multiple times. But in that show, there was The Source. And all of these people I have a source, I have a source. And literally, when I tell you, none of these people know who this source is, okay? Because what's very interesting is, on Reddit, there is this person that has been going around on the Reddit that I think Josh, DCP, took over, saying they have all this inside information about Alicia and the kids and the Dougherty Dozen. And the mods on that Reddit have been trying to get them to verify who they are so they can vet the information and see if it's accurate. And this person refuses to tell them who they are, refuses to identify themselves, show themselves, prove in any way that they actually know Alicia and have this info. So I find it interesting that there's this person on Reddit who refused to identify themselves, okay, and actually got banned from the Reddit at this point. And there's also all these quote-unquote sources reaching out to creators that hate Alicia, Brit, Josh, stuff like that. And they're always saying they have a source in this inside information, okay? I'm planning on doing a whole ass video on what Radiant Brit did, so stay tuned for that because I got a lot to say, okay? And Radiant Brit went too far this time. She went too fucking far. And she is still doubling down. Excuse my fire alarm, guys. I'm going to change the batteries. I know it's driving some of you guys nuts. I'm sorry. So, there's this girl who actually posted this TikTok a year ago. And I find it very funny that nobody has talked about this, okay? Some random troll on Reddit will drop something and say they know this information, all this stuff, and people run to make videos. But this girl on TikTok who has actually identified herself and proven that she went to school at the same school and she knows the family, nobody has talked about it. Is it possible that these creators and all these people haven't seen it? Yes. In my opinion, I think a lot of people have seen it and they're just not talking about it because it's not, the expose that they're looking for, if you will. So let me stop blabbing and let's just watch this TikTok really quick because I thought this was very interesting and I want everyone to see it.
I hate to break it to all of you Dougherty Dozen stans, but the roll calls with all the matching outfits, yeah, that's all forced and faked.
For some reason, I don't know why, it's a trend on TikTok to hate on the Dougherty Dozen, but I was actually neighbors with them for 3 years, and Joshua Dougherty, the dad, was my track coach in high school. I can prove that I went to the same school as them, but I am not proving that I was their next door neighbor because then I would have to leak their address, and I'm not doing that because that's fucked. Anyways, here is Alex. Here is Alex Dougherty Alexander Dougherty in my yearbook, and then that was his freshman year. And hold on, we're gonna find, that was my senior my senior picture. Oh God, yeah, that's me. So same school. That's me, bro. Okay, and to prove I was on the track team, here's a picture of me. I hope I didn't get the school in there. I'll just crop it, blink it out later. Yeah, sophomore year of high school, track team. So things about Joshua Dougherty. I don't know if I should say this or not, but yes, he is a teacher. He's a special needs teacher. He works with kids with special needs as his full-time job. Secondly, he was a great track coach. There were a lot of kids who came from various backgrounds who couldn't afford, sporting equipment, and didn't have people back home who would drive them home. He would make sure, he would buy these kids like spikes to run with, and he would drive these kids home every day after practice if they didn't have a ride. And in terms of the matching outfits and going to sporting events, I grew up seeing them do that even before they were famous or whatnot. And yeah, maybe the roll call is scripted, but they've been doing the matching outfits, and because I remember seeing them. They used to go to the Bills camp. It's very cute, and they used to do family yoga and stuff. I don't know if I'm sharing too much personal information, but this is, yeah. Anyways, if you came here because you wanted to hear me spill some tea about them, I have no tea to spill. They're good people, and they don't deserve the hate you give because they're giving these kids homes. They've always put all their money toward these kids, even before they were famous. Working on the teacher's budget, they always had plenty. They provided for all those kids as best as they could. And there's nothing to say. Also, lastly, why would she publicly put that video out there if it was forced and faked? Those kids look like they're having fun. Except for the little one, but...
I thought that was very interesting. I will leave the link to this TikTok down below if you guys want to go see it yourself on TikTok. So, as you can see, this girl says she knows the family. Alicia's husband was her track coach. She said he was a really good coach. He helped a lot of kids. He's a special needs teacher. She even brought up the outfits, the matching outfits that everybody loves to talk about. My mom used to put me and my sister in matching outfits. I have known a lot of parents who they'll have 6 kids and put all their kids in the same outfit. That's not a big deal. I don't know why people make such a fuss about that. It's you don't have to be a YouTube mom, okay? Many moms in the world force their children to wear crazy matching outfits and take photos, and they don't want to do it, and they force their kids to smile, and the moms will be standing there at the photo shoot being you smile right now. That is a normal thing that moms do to try to get their kids to take pictures. But I find it so interesting that nobody has brought this up, okay? If this girl a year ago had ran onto TikTok, right, and said Alicia's a horrible mother, she's horrible to her kids, Josh the husband is a creepo and inappropriate with children. If she was saying, I'm sorry about the fire alarm, guys, I need to get a battery. It's only one of them in my house, so don't even start, my haters. Be her fucking house is not fire safe. I have a million fire alarms in this house, and they literally lose battery in freaking 2 weeks. It's so annoying. So if this girl had negative things to say, you damn well know the obsessed stalkers of the Dougherty Dozen would have found it and sent it to every anti-mommy vlogger on YouTube. I do not believe... Maybe the creators haven't seen it because a lot of these creators rely on their subscribers to send them all of the negative info that they put out about Alicia. But I know that the Dougherty Dozen stalkers have seen this TikTok. So why haven't they put this out? Why haven't they put it in the hands of all the creators? Because of course it doesn't fit their fucking agenda that Alicia's this evil, horrible mother that pimps her kids out and baits them for pedos and does all this stuff and tortures them and abuses them. I mean, the way people talk about Alicia, you would think that her kids were living in cages, being fed moldy bread on a daily basis while, you know, like, chained to a collar, being forced to work day in and day out, okay? These people are so overdramatic and sensationalize things so much, it's ridiculous. There are kids in other countries who work in literal sweatshops and literally are forced to do hard fucking labor in horrible conditions for hours and hours a day and do not get paid anything. Okay, there are kids that work on their family's farms. There are kids that work in restaurants for their family. And they are there every day after school. They are up at the crack of dawn before school, feeding the cows and shoveling shit and all this stuff. And they don't get paid, okay? But people want to sit here and drag Alicia like she's this horrible piece of shit mother who makes YouTube videos about special needs adoption and stuff. It's getting out of control. And the stuff that is being said lately now about the kids and the custody arrangements and the kinship and all this stuff, people contacting bio parents, these crazy stalker subscribers following bio parents on Facebook and screenshotting their posts and sending it to nasty ass people like Josh and Radiant Brit. It's ridiculous, and I will continue to speak out about it. I have been speaking out about it for over a year, despite all of the hate and all of the shit that I am put through on a daily basis by these people, okay? Being doxxed, being dragged, my social security number being put out, all of my business being talked about, like just dragged, mom-shamed on a daily fucking basis for over a year by these people. Harassed. Just hate comments, and I have been fucking put through the ringer by this community because I speak out about what they're doing, okay? But I will continue to do it because it's what I think is right, and I don't give a shit who likes it, and I am glad more people are speaking up about the atrocities of this fucking community. It is toxic, it is disgusting, and people need to leave this family the hell alone. Okay, that's gonna be it for this video. I just wanted to show everybody that really quick and show how funny it is that nobody ever from that community ever wants to talk about anything good when it comes to these mommy vloggers. They never want to speak on that. They only want to speak the negative crap and talk about things that fit their narrative and their agenda, and they will actively try to ignore and hide the things that might put their cause and their narrative into question. So stay tuned. I got more videos coming. I am very upset with Radiant Brit, and you guys are going to hear about it. Make sure you subscribe.
Mom,
Hi.
more chips.
More chips? Okay. Bye, guys.